What is up, everyone? It's your friendly neighborhood Reap Shot here, and I'm here to talk about a very specific topic. Something that has had me down in the dumps lately. That's been a lot of things, but this one specifically. Nostalgia. It's a very tricky emotion. And let me explain like this. Most of you watching this, if you're around my age or older, have a game that you miss. You miss the life cycle of. Like, maybe for some of you it's Halo or the older COD games, maybe a specific server on Minecraft, or a time during Terraria or whatever other game it was for you. I'm just giving games that I've played. Maybe it was a specific time frame for GTA 5, I don't know, GTA 4 maybe. You all have that game that you miss that could have been something, or it was something to a lot of people. And it kind of just fades away because new games come out. And you believe that to be your golden age of gaming. And, well, while that is all really heavily on opinion, there is fact put into games nowadays don't have as great of a story. There are good ones that come out, don't get me wrong, but it's very easy to see that nowadays a lot of games don't have the soul that they once used to have. Graphics wise, they've all gotten better, or mostly. Games have gotten a lot prettier and stuff like that as time has gone on, but that's just visuals. The game itself, the stories seem to have dwindled. The focus seems to be more on adding a bunch of new features and making the game look very nice instead of making a good story. But that's a different topic for a different day. But that feeling that you have, that game that you wish you could bring back, or time you wish you could go back to, nostalgia, it's such a tricky thing. Because it brings back good memories that fill you with pain because they're gone. Those times are gone and it hurts. It could be very easy to fall into a depression from that too, and not even realize it. I say this, I've been there, and I am there. I'm so many games, so many times do I wish I could go back to. Relive and get to be there in the glory days. See, for me, I was always poor growing up, so I kind of was unlucky, and most of the games that I like to play came in as they were ending, as they were dying, because they started going on sale and shit like that. When the player bases started to dwindle and servers were getting shut down and things started to stop working. Very few games have I got to come into the prime of their life of. It's very hard to find that new shtick, for a game. Games have changed and evolved. They're a big part of a lot of people's lives. And because of that, a lot of people take gaming extremely seriously. Some people have turned it into a way of making money, and have made some games extremely hyper-competitive to the point of being unfun. And sadly, some of my favorite games fell victim of that. And then others were taken over by corporations that just cared about money, so the soul was sucked out of them, which furthered along this feeling that you all feel, that we all feel, that we miss the golden age. We miss this day and age, or that game, because it doesn't feel the same. But here's another thing, another key thing for you to remember. We were children back then. We were kids playing games. We were making memories without knowing that's what we were doing. And if we had known, we may have done things differently, yeah, but would the memories mean as much if we did? That's nostalgia. You're remembering A time when everything was easier, when you were having fun, when the stresses of life didn't bother you or get you down as much as they do now because of the fact you were young. You didn't have to worry about them. Some of you, like me, maybe you did, to some extent. But most of you, especially if you were able to play these games, didn't have to worry about that. Yeah, I remember the times. I really do. And those times I miss. I miss the friends I had and the memories I made. I miss playing these games for hours and forgetting about life because we're having fun and we're doing this, that, and the other and laughing and everything. Being angry at the game sometimes even. And now I've gone back as an adult with money, bought some of these games, played them, and realized they're not as great as I remembered. Because the memories I made were with people. That's what made the games good. See, nostalgia is so tricky because it can attach to so many different things. A song, a game, a picture, a place. Nostalgia doesn't have to be just for video games. I have nostalgia of certain places I visited when I was young. Nostalgia for friends I made, things I did, food that I have eaten. Because there's actually certain foods I can't eat now from allergies. Because you can develop those as you grow. It kind of sucks, but you know, it is what it is. You see, this emotion is very powerful, very cruel, and a lot of the time that I experience this emotion, not on the only times, but a lot of the time I'm alone, like I am right now, sitting in my house, not looking at YouTube, not being on my phone, just sitting and thinking in the silence. And the thoughts, of, I miss those days, those fun memories, creep in and make me feel bad, and then I remember something. I realize something, I should say, not remember. That feeling is preventing me from having more of those memories. Yes, there is things that get in the way, like life, scheduling, and stuff like that, but there's still a way. There's still people that play games. There's still people that go out and do these things that I want to do. There's still friends out there to be made and experiences to be had. Don't let nostalgia catch you off guard and make it where you can't do anything about it. Don't let the past hold you back from your present. Because if you keep making memories now, instead of dwelling on the fact that you wish you had that time frame back, the past won't hurt as much. Hell, it might not hurt at all. At least in that sense. I can't speak for maybe anything else you've dealt with in your life, but something I have kind of been thinking about and realizing over the past couple of years is that the more I hold on to the nostalgia, the more I bite into that and just hold on to that feeling of familiar pain. The less memories I make now and the sadder I get, the more depressed I become, the more internally angry with myself and with the world around me I feel. So, take my advice from this moment. Or don't. The choice is yours. Live in the moment. Don't regret your past. Play hard. And don't worry about the future. Yeah, some of you may need to worry about it a little bit, but if you're a kid listening to this, and you've just been listening, or you're a younger teen, I don't know what my audience is. But if you perhaps are one of those ages, don't worry about all the bullshit later. Have fun while you can, and enjoy it. And when it comes to the future where you have those stresses, still have fun where you can. Don't let it control and consume you. Well, as for me, everyone, that's all I have to say today. I know it's a bit of a quicker one, but yeah, that's all it needed to be. I'll catch all of you lovely, wonderful, amazing people on the flip side.